Hi people, it's Archivist here and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, one of the most brutal, challenging games I've ever played. This is going to be a slightly shorter episode than what I've been doing so far, because this is more like a follow-up to the last one. So another element, another pillar to Dark Souls 3 complexity is that it does not handhold. It doesn't really show you in an obvious way how to use the mechanics, although there is what some might call a tutorial level. Other than showing you the basic controls, how to attack, dodge, etc., it doesn't give you much, and so as a result you can miss out on things that are, I think, essential to playing the game. And what this forces you to do is one of two things, or three in my case. Number one is to be constantly vigilant, looking out for things, seeing how items could potentially be improved. That's probably the most authentic way. The second way is going online and looking up guides. That's something I've really tried to avoid because I want to keep the experience authentic. But another way that has been unique to me, I think, well, not entirely unique, but slightly unusual, is I've been listening to some of the commenters who were very helpful in some of my previous videos and have been showing how I can improve. And one of those points was avoiding enemies, and another point that is super useful is to upgrade your Estus flask. So I've been going through the game so far with the most basic setup for the Estus flask, where it was just 3 charges and no boost to how much it can heal you. Now I've got a +2 boost and I actually have 7 flasks in total, well, or 7 charges of my flask. And it's made this boss fight, the Abyss Watchers, so much easier. In fact, it's to the point where I actually beat it on my second try. To be honest, I was so sort of groggy and waking up this morning when I did it for the first one. I just wasn't paying attention. I forgot to even use my Estus flask. So thanks to the very helpful feedback of some commenters, I've managed to develop my character, upgrade his weapon a little bit, and it's made the experience a little less daunting and a bit more manageable. But that is another point that I would say as to why Dark Souls 3 is so hard. It's not just the patience, it's not just the level of skill you need, the reaction times. It's also a full working comprehension to operate and tune your character in such a way that he or she will not be overwhelmed by boss fights like this. And that is something that I've recently learned and adds to the overall tapestry of why Dark Souls 3 is just so wonderfully crafted and offers such a uniquely challenging experience. So this has been a short video. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.